Hi everyone, this is Rachel, host of Furlongs and Horses, and welcome to the first video for 2015. This is going to be a preview for the Lacomte, which is the first will be two preps at the fairgrounds for 3-year-olds leading up to the Louisiana Derby, which is the big Louisiana prep for the Kentucky Derby. This is going to be at 1 mile and 70 yards. There are 11 horses entered. 2 of them are stablemates, and they happen to be right next to each other. So let's get right into the field. Number 1 is International Star. Miguel Mena will ride for Mike Maker. He's by Fusa Ichi Pegasus. 4th in the Kentucky Jockey Club, and then 9th in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf. He did win the Gray 3-back. I don't know. He's probably better on synthetic than he is on dirt. Although I think he might have one other dirt start. I have to double check, which I'm not going to do right now. But he being by food peg though, it shouldn't really be a huge problem to be on dirt. I just don't think he's a horse who would do well in this situation. Number 2 is Tisnow RJ. Robbie Alvarado will ride for Steve Asmussen. He is by Tisnow. 3rd in his first 2 career starts, and then he broke his maiden in his 3rd start. Of course, Steve Asmussen got a big sigh of relief on Thursday when the Kentucky, trying to think of the right name for it, but basically the stewards in Kentucky basically found him, I wouldn't say innocent, but cleared him of any of the abuse allegations against him that were PETA brought. New York is still under investigation, though. But that's all I'm going to say about that. As for Tisnow RJ, this will be his stakes debut. Of course, Steve, though, has had a lot of success at the fairgrounds with Untappable. Of course, the big horse, because Rachel Alexandra won her big race at Fairgrounds Oaks when she was under Hal Wiggins, and then she was 2nd in what is, I believe, no longer even running New Orleans Ladies Handicap. But still, a lot of success in Louisiana. I don't know, it's step up in class though, so you never know about him. Number 3 is 4-Leaf Chief. Florent Giroux will ride for Stephen Flint. He is by Looking at Lucky. There are really 3 now sophomore sires who got off to great starts. Quality Road, who has a Breeders' Cup winner. Super Saver, who I will talk about in a little bit, and Looking at Lucky. All 3 of them got off to great starts as freshman sires. 4-Leaf Chief, who is Lucky's son in this race. 3rd in allowance optional claimer, but he won Louisiana Legacy before that. He is a Louisiana bred, so he's stepping out into open company, which he did last time as well. And then he also won the Louisiana Cup Juvenile. Last year, the big Louisiana bred, of course, was Vickers and Treble. he was by Into Mischief, of course. Um, so Louisiana breds can do well on the big stage. Which I believe Ricker's in Trouble even won this race last year. I have to, but I don't remember. Um, but there are a couple horses in here that I like better, and we'll see how he does. So I'm gonna say that a lot in this video because I'm kind of unfamiliar with a lot of these horses. Um, Number 4 is War Story. James Graham will ride for Tom Amis. He is not by Warfront. He is by Northern Fleet. Undefeated. Both of his races were last year, first start of the year. I think he has a big chance, just the fact of who he's by. And that Northern Fleets, they kind of, I guess they tend to be like up and down kind of. And James Graham is a really good rider. Not thrilled about the trainer. Nothing against Tom Amis, but just the way how everything went down for him last year with getting Rhea Antonia running her in the Preakness, which she probably shouldn't have, although it was the owner's situation. And I don't think he's. I mean, he's a good trainer, but I don't know. I really don't know. But I do think War Story has a good chance in here. Number 5 is Hero of Humor. Alexander Resenkov will ride for Jenny Dorochenko. He is by Sharp Humor. 9th in the Spectacular Bed, 10th in the Smooth Air. That being said, his trainer did win the Louisiana Derby a couple years ago with Hero of Order, who is by the same sire. Of course, though, Hero of Order did not run in Derby because he did not run well in the Bluegrass. Hero of Humor, though, I don't think has the same record Hero of Order did going into the Louisiana preps. I think Hero of Order's record was a little bit better, so I don't think he has any chance here. Number 6 is Savoy Stomp, and Mike Smith will ride for Todd Pletcher. He is by Medaglia d'Oro, 5th in the Nashua, 3rd in an allowance optional clamor. The winner of that allowance optional clamor was Bluegrass Steiner, and he went on to win the Mucho Macho Man last week, I believe. Yeah, last weekend. He won the Mucho Macho Man, formerly the Gulfstream Park Derby. Of course, applause that he's faced some nice horses, of course, being from the Pletcher barn. There's a lot of pressure on him, but we'll see how he does while in this race. Todd's has also had success in Louisiana, so we'll see if that success can go over to the Savoy Stomp. The next 2 horses are stablemates. I'm going to start with number 7, Run Happy. Sean Bridgemohan will ride for Laura Wallers. I hope I'm pronouncing her last name correctly. Run Happy is by Super Saver, who, of course, I said, like Quality Road and Looking at Lucky, got off to a great start at stud. He avoids the Apollo curse by 2 days. He won his first start on December 29th, I believe. So he got really lucky in avoiding the Apollo curse. if you don't know what the Apollo curse is that no horse has won the Derby without running at 2 since Apollo, and that was in the 1800s. There have been horses that have been close, like Curlin. Um, I'm trying to think who else did not run at 2. Um, I think like Curlin's like the big one though. Um, that didn't of more recent years that did not run at 2. Two horses, just getting off a little subject for a minute. Two horses who will be affected by that curse are Cosmic One and Justice Dream. And if you've been living under a rock, they are the sons of Zenyatta and Rachel Alexandra, respectively. They're both their first foals. Um, and they're both 3 this year, and both of them have not made a start yet. But getting back to Run Happy, as I said, Super Saver off to a great start. Hopefully he can keep it up for his Derby winning sire. The other Laura Waller's trainee is number 8, Killing It. Jamie Terrio will ride him. He is by Candy Ride, 6 in the anonymous optional claimer, and Broke Maiden. Big thing is that he won his first race, which was last time out, at Churchill. I think a lot of horses take that Churchill form and bring it to the fairgrounds, so he could be a horse to keep an eye on. I don't think he'll win tomorrow because I'm recording this Friday, but I do think he will be a horse to watch down the road. Number 9 is Decabrist. Sal Gonzalez will ride for Jenny Dorochenko. He is by Street Boss, and he's a horse who, like, have to find it for Savoy Stomp, I should say. Faced some nice horses last year. He's by Street Boss, but 8th in the Mucho Macho Man, 4th in the Pascal. I don't know. I don't think he has any chance here. I do think he has a better chance than his stablemate, Hero of Humor, who in the intro I kind of said there were 2 stablemates. I should say said that were 4 horses that are stablemates 2 and 2. Blah blah blah. As I think I think Decabrest doesn't have has a better chance than his stablemate, but I don't think he'll win here. Number 10 is another Lemon Drop. Calvin Burrell will ride for Philip Bauer. He is by Lemon Drop Kid. 3rd and 1st in the allowance optional claimers. This is a stakes debut, and I think he has a good chance. I think he'll be. I think battling out for 2nd or 3rd. It would not surprise me though if he were to win. But again, we'll see. And then finally, last but not least, number 11 is Eagle. Brian Hernandez will ride for Neil Howard. He is by Candy Ride, 3rd in the Kentucky Jockey Club and 1 in the allowance. Finished ahead of International Star in the Kentucky Jockey Club. He is the favorite for this race. Big chance. He's your likely winner, but I'm gonna go a different way. So when I get to the picks. So again, the field is number 1, International Star. Number 2, Tis Now RJ. Number 3, 4, Leaf Chief. Number 4, War Story. Number 5, Hero of Humor. Number 6, Savoy Stomp. Number 7, Run Happy. Number 8, Killing It. Number 9, Decabrist. Number 10, Another Lemon Drop. And number 11, Eagle. So that is your field for the Lacomte. And the picks are next. So for my picks for the Lacomte this year, I'm going with War Story. As I said, I feel like that he will be. Uh, he has, I think, going to be a really good horse this year. I'm not sure if he'll be eventually Derby material, but I think he has a good chance in the sweat race. James Graham, really good rider, and I believe Tom Ames actually has a lot of success at the fairgrounds, as much as I said with Steve Asmussen and Todd Fletcher and Mike Maker, who of course also has a horse in this race. Um, in second, I have Eagle. Um, of course, it wouldn't be surprising if he won this race. But I don't like his outside post. I don't know if that's gonna be a helpful or hurtful. Um, but just as general, I tend not to go um, for a horse in the outside post unless I know it's a really good horse. And with 3-year-olds this early in the season, I don't know right now. And then finally, I have another lemon drop for third. So again, win War Story, place Eagle, and show another lemon drop. So that is it for the Lacomte preview. I had planned to have a preview for the Sunshine Millions. Just didn't have time to get everything together though. I will be back soon with another video. Good luck to all the Eclipse finalists tomorrow. I am sticking with main sequence as my Horse of the Year pick. Of course, Old Friends is getting an award. Tom Durkin's getting an award, so it should be a fun night. And Janine Edwards has been getting better and better as she's been hosting. So hopefully they don't write her any lame jokes. um, and she does well again this year. So until next time, bye.